Hello and welcome, anybody, everybody, but probably nobody. This is Thor W bringing you another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. When we last left off, we made our way back in time to the land of Oolacile, and we went through the Royal Wood into the Colosseum and fought with Knight Artorias, who was swallowed by and consumed by the Abyss, basically. In this episode, we'll be going in through Oolacile. Now, I want to make a point to everyone. I want everyone to listen right now. Hear that? Oh yeah, you hear it? Yeah, you probably heard it. It hit my mic, so you had to hear it. Those are notes I took. For once, I'm going to actually be prepared for this damn episode, because sometimes there's things I forget to say that I'm supposed to say. And I made sure to have some notes this time. Now, normally I'd take more notes if there were like some comments, asking questions, or anything like that, I would. But unfortunately, there haven't been any, so oh well. Anyway, one thing I want to clarify that I said in the last episode. I said in the last episode that Koth is likely the toothy serpent to which Chester alluded to, that fooled the people of Oolacile. Now, the reason I say it's Koth, and it could easily be Frampt, he's also a very toothy serpent. The reason I say it's Koth is because of his association with the Abyss. Koth, when you first find him, and his residence is the Abyss. That's where he lives. He doesn't really venture out of the Abyss much, except to take you to the Kiln of the First Flame, which kind of is in the Abyss. It's a little hard to tell exactly where that is. It might just be very deep underground. But anyway, Koth is very much a resident of the Abyss and wants to see the spread of dark. So, telling people to, hey, you know what you guys should do? You should unearth the primeval man and then, take his humanity. Because that's the best idea ever. And then it spreads the Abyss and everything. It really seems like it would be a Koth thing to do and less of a Frampt thing to do. Now, while we're in Oolacile, if we head back to the Colosseum, I'm pretty sure... I'm almost positive. Yes, here we go. So over here we find a grave, a small little mound mounted to Artorias, very much smaller than the grave that we see later. I'm gonna grab my binoculars real quick, and you see that there's what is that? Like a little dragon tail or something like that? Maybe it's just a piece of his cloth and a flower, and it's being tended to by this lovely young lady right here. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk to her.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Now, we worked pretty hard for the soul of Artorias. We did. As much as I want to give her the soul because I am playing as good guy Thor, good guy Thor, I'm going to say no, and the reason being is that, well, we're going to kill her. This, for everyone, is Lord's Blade Ciaran, or Ciaran. I think it's pronounced Ciaran. It's a Gaelic name, so it should be like a hard K sound for the C. She is very likely the love interest for Artorias. She was the owner of the Hornet's Ring that we found at the grave of Artorias back in the Dark Root Woods. She is, I believe, the leader of the Lord's Blade. She's one of Gwyn's 4 knights. And, if we say no to her...
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
You see that she really wanted Artorias' approval, and she's a really nice person. However... I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
You humans, always taking what you please. Then I shall do the same.
I have fire, though. I'm not a normal human. And you can tell by dialogue that she is actually a lord. She is not a human. That is a Lloyd's talisman she just threw to keep us from estusing, as we are undead. She's actually rather good at fighting. However, she walks right into fireballs, which is ill-advised. Oh, nope.
But how? You Humans, I dare Arthur.
Sorry. And we get her weapons and her set. Now, the reason that we kill her is specifically for the set, the armor set. If we give her the soul of Artorias, she gives us her weapons as a thank you gift. She also gives us some different dialogue. However, the only way to actually get her set is to kill her. Now, if we had killed her after giving her the soul of Artorias, we wouldn't get to keep the soul of Artorias, and I kind of want it. Because I want to make a sword out of it, just for funsies. So, unfortunately, we had to kill the poor girl. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at her set for a little bit of the lore purposes. Should be somewhere towards the lower end of the spectrum. Here we go. Porcelain mask. Mask of Lord's Blade Kieran, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. The Cyclops headpiece is common to all of the Lord's Blades, but Kieran was determined to earn this soft porcelain mask as a unique decoration of honor. The mask is lined with ivory locks of hair. So, that is meant to imply that she has ivory, like platinum blonde kind of hair. However, if you actually remove her helmet in the actual in-game, she's bald. Apparently, the modelers didn't bother to put hair on her for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, right back to it. I had to shrug for that. Lord's Blade robe of the Lord's Blade Kieran. A robe common to all of the Lord's Blades. These deadly women shift nimbly between layers of darkness, etching streaks of gold into the night air and planting visions of terror into the minds of their target. I'm pretty sure, yes, the rest of the armor all has the same thing as each other, whereas the headpiece is unique, which is very common to the to most sets in Dark Souls. So, judging by that, we can tell that all of the Lord's Blades were female, and that they all had similar weapons to what Kieran carries. Let's go ahead and go pull those out, wherever they are. Oh, here we go. We've got the Gold Tracer. It's a curved sword used by Lord's Blade Kieran, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. Kieran brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching the darkness with dire streaks of gold. So, all of them seem to use a weapon similar to the Gold Tracer at the very least. And where's the other one? The silver one. I must have passed it. Oh, Dark Silver Tracer. It's right at the top. I'm an idiot. So the victim is first distracted by dazzling streaks of the Gold Tracer, then stung by the vicious poison of this dagger. So this dagger obviously does poison damage, and we can actually, if I go to my equipment and equip them, we can put the Gold Tracer here and the Silver Tracer here if we want to. We could actually dual wield. And it's a pretty cool set to go with. And of course you can switch up the hands that they're equipped with if you want to. And I'll show off what that looks like for the most part. It's relatively the same, but still. They're much bigger brandishes if you use the Gold Tracer on the offhand. And you can single wield it if you want to. They're kind of meant to be dual wielded in this fashion. And I'm pretty sure the dialogue suggests whatever. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to re-equip my weapon. It would behoove me to have my weapon equipped and my shield. Dark Souls is very much a game that you benefit from having a shield equipped. I've used this Dragon Crest shield for so long. It's such a good shield. Maybe I'll use the Black Knight shield. It's actually better. Can I still astral? Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, to go over one thing, astute viewers may have noticed, if they looked at my level, I am level 83 now. When I last left off, I was level 72. I decided I would do a little bit of leveling between parts, considering Artorias took me 7 tries. I'm playing like crap on this playthrough. I am not going to try and disguise that in any way, shape, or form. I am playing like hot garbage on a summer day in New York. So, basically I'm saying I stink. Maybe I want that equipped. Maybe I do. Maybe I do want some standard errors equipped. Anyway, because I am playing so poorly, I did what you should do when you play bad in Dark Souls. I went and I leveled up my vitality. I put 10 levels in Vit, and I put a level in endurance just to round it out to 30 because I can. The next thing I'm going to level up is I'm going to level up strength to like 50 or something like that. I'm going to level up. Trust me, by the time before we go in and we finish this game, I'm going to be able to show off just about everything in the game. And it won't take. And don't worry, guys. Don't worry about me. I can totally do this in time, in a non-forever taking time. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna walk into the township of Oolacile proper, and there's one of the enemies. I believe he noticed us. Yep. It's pretty cool that you can actually draw aggro from him right there. This is the common enemy to Oolacile. This is a bloathead, named for its bloated head. As you can see, look at its bloated head. Look at it bobbing around. Anyway, these are what have become of the citizens of Oolacile. Let's grab my binoculars. We'll take a closer look at him. Ew, look at him. He's gross. He's got webbed hands, webbed toes as well. Very long arms. These weird red eyes on this disgusting bloated head. Let's go ahead and get a better angle for his feet and hands. So you see some webbing there, and the fingers stretch out really far. The feet are just, completely webbed off, almost like he has no toes at all. And they spend their whole time kind of screaming in insanity and laughing and whatnot. And what happened to these guys is this is what happened when the Dark of Manus and the Abyss invaded into Oolacile, which I'm pretty sure it was Koth was the one who set it out. Let me see if I can flip him over. Let's see if I can... Come on. Come on, flip over. I want to see your back, too. Show me your big, strong back. I don't know if I'll be able to flip him. Sometimes you can flip him with a roll, sometimes it's just difficult. Alright, whatever, guy. I tried. I'm sure I'll be able to kill one and see its back, just normally. Damn. Alright, anyway, as for the, this isn't Oolacile being warped by the Dark of Manus. This is kind of why I think that the Age of Dark wouldn't be good for people. It wouldn't be the Age of Man, really, because you see the effect of Dark taking over in a primarily human environment. So he was kind of waiting back there to ambush us, but we're smart, so we aggroed him. And here we see a group of 4 of them just kind of chilling. Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at their back while we can. You see that kind of protrusion running down their back, kind of like a spine? I think that's because one of the... Now, I don't know if it was for this area or a different area, but one of the game files for some concept art for a certain enemy had like a bug on their back piercing through them, and it might have been something similar to these guys. These guys might have been like an evolution of that concept art. Quick thrusts, very good against these enemies. Oh, did I get his helm? No, just large titanite shard, damn. These guys can drop a helm. They can drop a bloated helm. A bloated head helm, where you can have their bloated heads equipped onto your head. Hey guys, what's up? And I'm gonna try and get that to drop, because there is a little bit of information regarding them on it. Now I'm going to take Oolacile a little bit slowly, here and there. That's not going to work. Actually, oh, I should have gone human before I came down. I'm going to have to kill these guys again. There is a red phantom spawn in here, and I've missed a couple red phantom spawns. I don't know if I'll be able to go back and get them. Anyway, I'm going to reverse to my human form real quick. Cool, there was no animation for that. I'm not sure why. Let's go ahead and kindle as well for 10 Estus. I could also warp out of here. Surprisingly, you can warp out of Oolacile back to any other bonfire you've ever been to, which is kind of odd. You'd think going back to Oolacile would kind of trap you here, but nope, you are free to leave at your leisure. Oh, did I get it? No, just more large Titanite shards. It's nice that they drop large Titanite shards. It's decent at least. Ow. He did the fast one. Sometimes they do a really slow downward thrust, downward slash, I should say. And I was hoping for that one. Nope, more large Titanite. I have the covetous gold serpent ring equipped, trying to get them to drop this helm. So let's hope it does. Let's hope they do. Anyway, I believe the red phantom spawns very soon. Might be right down at that circular area there. These guys are actually really easy to fight if you use your shield. I'm kind of trying to intercept them with my sword, which is admittedly dumb, but whatever. Anyway, they have very little poise and stuff like that, so they're relatively easy to deal with. Now over here we have the introduction of a bloathead sorcerer, which I'm going to try and kill very quickly because these things do a lot of damage. Ow. Still hit me, really. And I'll gladly take a hit from this guy in the back to kill the sorcerer faster. Anyway, the bloathead sorcerers. These were female sorcerers of Oolacile before that everything went horrible. Yeah, grody. They have a different bloated head, a different helm that they can drop as well. You can get their head as well. It's a completely different helm. It's nicer. It's actually probably a lot nicer than this one overall. Jesus, shut up, guy. God. Everyone has problems. You're not the only one. Anyway, all of the sorcerers in Oolacile, all of the bloathead sorcerers are female. There are no male versions of this enemy. They're all female, which kind of suggested that females in Oolacile were the main magic users back when Oolacile was in its prime before it became this. I mean, it might not be that. I might be reading into it a bit too much, but hey, you know, that's what you're here to do in Dark Souls. Anyway, all of the spells that the bloathead sorcerer female, I keep saying female, it's just bloathead sorcerer. All of the spells that she casts can be gotten. Where are you, over here or down there? Probably around the corner. Anyway, all of her spells that are cast, there we go, Marvelous Chester. Hi Chester, you're behind me. So, as you can see, Chester is a dick. Who knew? That guy wasn't trustworthy? Are you serious? Oh, I never would have guessed. Bye, Chester. Get the fuck out of here. Nerd. So he invades as a red phantom here, and then he goes back, and he still stays as a merchant and still tries to sell you shit, but he'll have different dialogue after invading you. So I wanted to get him to invade. Now, let's see. Do I go this way now? I don't have the item I need. There's an item you can get over here if you can shine light on the area, but I don't have any way to do that. Now, when we go to the catacombs later, there's going to be a couple missing necromancers, because I went down there trying to get a lantern from them so I could go do that. Anyhoozles, if you take a look at the chain, oh, look at this. It's not curved backwards. Wow, a mimic? I never would have guessed. Dark Souls, you insult my intelligence by putting a mimic this far into the game. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously. Alright, what do we get? Ah, very good carving. I love these things. Actually, I think I can just use it. Anyway, there we go. So, if it's an arch tree carving that says very good. A head carved of arch trees by Goth in his imprisonment. Goth imprisons an emotion in each and every completed carving, which helps him achieve personal enlightenment. When a head is disturbed, it speaks, reflecting the emotion conferred to it. This head says, very good. Have another look. Does it appear quite jovial? And it kind of does. So it's
very good.
Yeah, I love these things. These things are great for PvP. You just put them on your heart bar, and then you There's multiple ones. There's one that says hello, which is very good for greeting. There's very good that you can say, like, after someone does, like, a parry or something, you can back up and say very good to them, something like that. Or multiple things. I love these little carvings. They're great. They're awesome. They're amazing. It makes no sense that they're in Dark Souls 2 whatsoever, considering Goth is pretty dead by that time. Anyway, Goth is refers to Hawkeye Goth, who we have not. Goth, or Goth. I think it's Goth. I think it's, once again, sort of Gaelic. But it refers to one of Gwyn's four knights, Hawkeye Gaul, who we have not had the pleasure of meeting yet. We'll meet him a little bit later. Hi, guy. Oh, wow. I thought I was far enough away. Damn. I misjudged. Anyway, this is a good situation to explain, or to demonstrate why it's very good to have a thrusting attack on your weapon for situations like that. This is... oh god, I hate this part. So I have to run across this bridge over to that sorcerer who's going to be shooting dark beads at me. Okay, I'll quickly go over the magic that these sorcerers can cast. They cast, Dark Orb, which is the big single target shot, which I got hit with earlier. Dark Fog, which is a large AoE fog-looking thing, which causes toxic. And Dark Bead, which shoots out, like, I think it's 5 smaller versions of Dark Orb. So let's see if we can just jump right into it. Brilliant. Perfect. There we go. Bye. Get out of here. Get. One thing I want to point out, if you look around Oolacile, all this gross creep, it's Zerg creep. It's just Zerg creep from StarCraft. That's what it is. It's all creeping up from down below. So we can tell that Menace is kind of hanging down there, spreading the abyss around. So that's why we're heading deeper, deeper into the bowels of Oolacile. There's a guy over here. There he is. I'm going to let him bounce off my shield. I'm going to play it a little bit safer because I've already used up 4 Estus, being dumb. There's several guys in here, so I'm going to draw them out. Here they come. Oh, what? You cheating motherfucker! You little fucking cheater! Let me cheat too, you bitch! I can do it too! Yeah, get over here. We're gonna have a fight. This is the stupidest fight ever. Fucking window fight. Son of a bitch. What are you getting? More large titanite. Oh, that's decent, I guess. At least it's something. Better than nothing. Hey, if we go over here, there's gonna be like a guy to drop down on us somewhere. No? You're not coming? There he is. And this is just some rubbish, so it's basically useless. And we see another guy kind of chilling over there. We'll be sure to talk to him later. Down here is pretty dangerous. There's several sorcerers and several guys. There's a sorcerer right there. There's a guy right there. There's a sorcerer over there. There's lots of guys over there. So this is a pretty dangerous room. Can I angle? No, I don't think. Not. Can't do it. Alright, so I know you've seen me. I know some of you have seen me. Look at them. Look at them in the background. Look at that rendering. Oh, it's beautiful. They're all moving in synchronous, too. It's nice. Come on. I'm in aggro range for some of them. I must be. Come on, guys. Come on. No? No? You're gonna... Am I gonna be able to... Whoops. Mistimed. Oh my god, I did it twice. There we go. Did I get the one? Oh, I didn't get the important one. Shit. Alright, alright. There's dark fog. That will cause toxic buildup on you. Oh my god, the one back there aggroed. You bitch. Yeah, I tried to take it careful and I fucked up. I fucked up a little bit hard. Alright. Alright, I don't want to die here, but if I do, I won't be surprised, so... Gonna have... Oh, okay, she got pulled. A little bit. Come on, bitch. Get up here. Get up over here. Get up here. I actually don't know how far her aggro range will take her, so we'll just back up here, and if she goes past that pillar, I'll kill the bitch. Oh, perfect. She's coming up the stairs. She's already where I need her to be, so let's just... Takes a little bit of good rolling, but... Okay, guy, come on now. I had my back turned to you. That is just rude. I mean, it's smart, but it's rude. Alright. I'm just gonna start running. One thing I want to make note of with these Dark Sorcerers, their regular attacks, if they physically attack you, it causes poison buildup. So there's that. I might switch my equipment out, because this is a very, very light set, and I'm taking tons of damage. Let me think. What's a better set for armor? Because armor and armor is very important in this area, and I'm taking a lot of damage. So maybe I'll take the Elite Knight set. I think I can wear that without messing up my roll too badly. Let's see. What's my load at? Oh yeah, it's a little bit too much, just slightly. I need to switch something out. Gauntlets are 3.7, 6.9. I'll switch the leggings out for like the skirt. No, that's still not enough. It's gonna have to be the armor, isn't it? Okay. Regular knight armor, how's that? No. I'm personally not the best at the equip load management thing just off the top of my head. The Hollow Soldier armor's not too bad. It's still too much, though. But Hollow Warrior. I will... Alright, what's... It's 4.5, 3.7, 2.5, so... Maybe we'll just put all of Kieran's set on. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that's what I should do. How's that? There we go. That's... Let's take a look at my armor. Yeah, that's actually a little bit better. So we'll look like Kieran. Why not? Alright, we got rid of the two sorcerers, so this is actually not too terribly difficult to go through now. There's not a guy in the corner, so it's just these two chuckleheads. These two chuckleheads. Let's go ahead and equip a bow. Yeah, I hear you up there. I hear you, guy. Pretty sure, there we go. And there's the Dark Fog spell, which we saw an example of cast not too long ago. I've used up a lot of Estus, holy crap. This is way more Estus than I should have used on this run so far. I've been playing very poorly. Very, very poorly. I've been getting hit by stuff I should not have been hit by. Let me see, am I forgetting something? I think I'm forgetting something. But what is it? Because there's a way to get up there. There it is. I couldn't remember exactly where it was. And we do want to be up here. We do want to come get the thing that's up here, which is, I guess on the next flight. Oolacile isn't my most knowledgeable area. I don't have Oolacile mapped out in my brain too terribly well, unfortunately. It is a cool place. It is a very good DLC. And the jump is right here. There we go. I don't think there's anything over here. I'll take a quick look since I'm here. Nope, nothing. Alright, so I gotta make the jump over to that guy, to Chucklehead. It's not a It's not a very difficult jump, so it's pretty easy. And this right here is another mimic, as you can see from its chain, so we're just gonna swing away. Will he drop his head? Nope, just the crest key. Alright, so we came there for the crest key. That's going to allow us to meet Hawkeye Gaul. Oh, hey guy. How you doing? Hiding in the corner? Yeah, I know how that feels. I know where you're coming from. Alright, that's going to allow us to meet with Hawkeye Gaul. The other of, And so by the end of this, we'll have met all of Gwyn's 4 knights. His 4 legendary knights. We'll have met with all of them, and, actually, we'll have killed all of them. We're going to kill Gaul as well. Mainly for his armor set. It's going to be a rather sad killing, too, because I like Gaul. I like pretty much all of Gwyn's knights. The only one of Gwyn's knights that was kind of a jerk to us was Ornstein, who is the 4th one, Dragon Slayer Ornstein, or Dragon Rider Ornstein, something like that. But, he's literally the only one who was a big fat jerk. Well, actually, Artorias. Yeah, Artorias was a big fat jerk. Oh, I forgot to grab that. Crud. I look over there, I'm like, oh yeah, there's that thing. That's right around the corner. So it's not a big detour. Oh god. Maybe it is a big detour. Maybe I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Just a soul of a hero. But it's good to have an archive of all the things that you can pick up here for anyone who's interested. Oh, goody. What do you have to say? Shortcut ahead. Hey! He's right! Take a step on this, we'll see. It brings us right back up here. And this is right back to the Oolacile Township proper. I believe this is before you meet with any Dark Sorcerers. So we're going to go back and we're going to take a seat at the bonfire and refill our Estus. And we'll even level up, why not? Anyway, next I'm going to be leveling up Strength. Because I want to be able to show off all the weapons and everything like that. All the weapons, all the armor, all the shields. And to do that I'm going to need a lot of Strength. I'm also going to level up Faith and everything like that. Like I said before, by the time we're done with this, I'll have enough stats to show everything. I'm going to be a very high level. Okay, there's a guy behind me running at me. You jerk. How dare you hit me while I'm hitting your friend. I should have unlocked from them for that, because I would have been able to aim it between both of them. But as you see, I'm taking less damage now with this equipment than I was with the Dingy set. However, the Dingy set is a nice light set to equip. Okay, so if you look right out there, you can see, here, I'll just take my binoculars out, give you a better view. See 2 sorcerers, a guy in the front, and something way in the back, which is kind of animated and really, really bad, poorly rendered because of how far back we are. So, let's see what we can aggro. Pincer attack ahead. Pincer attack ahead. Be wary of pincer attack. Wow, I wonder if there's going to be a pincer attack or something. Come on, guys. I hear you. Dark Souls likes to do that a lot, as we've seen through the playthrough so far. Dark Souls likes to be like, hey, here's what you're facing. Psych! There's stuff at the side! Because you won't run over here behind these to hide away from the sorcerers, obviously, so that they don't hit you with the dark bead. Yeah, they like to laugh. They love to laugh. I'll be laughing when you're burning in hell. Oh god, that was stupid. They have a very big delay on that, so... You know what? I think I'll just run up and kill them. Let's see... Perfect. Not perfect. Well, you're nice. Thank you. There is an item I could have gotten had I been able to get a Skull Lantern to drop off of the Necromancers, which would make this area much, much easier. It would It's the silver pendant, which you need a light source of some sort to be able to get, and I don't have any. I don't have cast light as a I don't think I have cast light as a spell that I can equip. Let's take a look what I have. I have it. What's it cost? I actually do. I could easily attune cast light and go get it. If the run starts going a little bit south, I'll do that. Hi, guy. I see you over there. I see you back there. Do you got any friends coming around the corners? I bet you do. I bet you got some friends. Alright, so this is a new enemy. This is the chained prisoner, which if we take a good look at him, you see he is very much covered in chains. And very strong. But he's also very slow, so... if instead of trying to block, we just kind of kite around him, I want to show off his attacks, though. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's about the extent of his attacks for the most part. Oh god. It's actually very hard to fight him with a weapon, so I'm just gonna throw fireballs at him. It's hard to fight him without a bigger weapon, I should say. With a light weapon like a katana. And now he will die to like one more hit. Because every time I hit him, I bounce off him. Because he's covered in chains, and he drops the chain set. In case you were wondering if he was covered in chains or not. So, the chain prisoner is very heavily armored. He drops the chain set. When you looked at him, he was actually completely covered in chains. Like, surrounded by heavy, heavy chains. I'm going to take a drink. Surrounded by very heavy chains, chained him up, and there's a piece of concrete column with the metal beam that he was attacking me, is chained to his back, so it really suggests that he was chained to, like, a pillar or something, and then once the dark invaded, that's when he gained the strength to just rip himself free. Really cool design. It kind of doesn't make sense with how many chains are actually on him. He is... What are you doing on there? Come on, man. That attack is dangerous. Yeah, hey now. I'm gonna kick you off the edge because it's funnier. Oh, that was great. That went better than I wanted it to. Okay, so here we can see the Oolacile dungeon. This is very close to where the spread of the abyss is actually coming from. Need Saint, try hope. Alright, so I'm going to, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to switch it for cast light, which is magic. Warp us back to the Oolacile Township. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go grab the silver pendant. I completely forgot I had cast light and I had the intelligence to cast it. I leveled my intelligence up way long ago. Specifically for the ability to show off dialogue. So let's go ahead and put a catalyst on. I feel like I passed them. Now I know I passed them, actually. There we go, Sorcerer's Catalyst, that'll do. And yep, there we go. So Cast Light's gonna allow me to go pick up... Oh, it's also going... The fucking Catalyst put me over the edge, really? That thing's so light, too. Oh well, whatever, I don't need good rolls. I can have a fat, slow roll for the time being. Ew, did you hear him? He, like, splooshed. That attack. Alright, let me just grab your more large Titanite. This is probably the best place in the game to farm large Titanite. Unless you're just gonna buy it off of people. Is it further down? Trying to get my bearings here. I believe it's a little further down. Yep. Yep. Sure is. And I'm sorry for the me questioning myself and going like, is it this way? Is it that way? And all that stuff. But you know, Oolacile can be a little bit of a maze sometimes for me because I'm stupid. It's actually very straightforward for people who have brains. But I don't have a brain. I just kind of have air floating around. Oh, I have to deal with the one sorcerer. Yeah, it's right down there. Don't laugh at me. I know I have a girl's clothing on. It's cool, though. Stop laughing. Did you see how cool it looks? Jeez. Rude. Rude laughing at my fashion choices. Are you gonna chase me up here? No? No, you're just gonna hang? Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Anyway, if we go back along this path back here, which I mentioned earlier, but I didn't go down. And we've got this relatively perilous path. I'm gonna kick him off the edge, cause later, nerd. Just cause. Just cause. Okay, now there's a drop right here. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, I hear you. Blah 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 blah. And there's a little Titanite lizard over there if you want to get it. And here we have a developer message. It says, "Let there be light," which tells us that we need some sort of light ability. So if you have cast light, then it should open. There we go. And it opens this little door to this one, which is not a mimic, and gives us the silver pendant, which we're actually going to go ahead and we'll replace our binoculars with that. I don't really need the binoculars. Actually, we'll replace the arch guide in soapstone. I can make use of it. So the silver pendant, let's go ahead and... One of the ancient treasures of Anorlando, presented to Artorias for facing the abyss, effectively deflects the dark of the abyss, especially in its magic forms. So if you go ahead and use it, it's kind of like... It's very similar, it's loud. It's also very similar to like the Wrath of the Gods miracle, or the Force miracle, where you just thrust your hips forward and sexual energy shoots out all around you. It's over here. You. That's what's over here. Filthy people. Damn, they aren't dropping their heads. I want your head. I want you to give me head. Ow. Oh god, no, there's another one. Oh, fuck, I got chained. I completely forgot there was another one. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'll be right back there. I'm not even gonna cut. It's so close by. All I have to do is run through these guys again. I'm gonna go ahead and reattune this. I don't need cast light anymore. I could go Firestorm, that's not bad, but I'll just put Great Fireball back on. And unequip that, and we get our fast roll back. And from now on, when I'm facing those sorcerers, I'm gonna switch to the silver pendant on my thing. I'm done trying to... You can just roll through the dark beads, but the timing window isn't the greatest. And if you get hit by them and chained by them, you die, because they do so much damage. They do a ton of damage. Any of these dark spells from Oolacile, which you may find in PvP because they are rather strong, especially the Chaser's spell, which you get from the Soul of Manus. Wow, I'm doing amazing so far. Anyway, any of those spells do damage and have damage blocked based on your armor and based on base magic. But it does put your armor into effect. Got a humanity for that, not bad. And because it takes your armor into effect, it's pretty good to be relatively, at least medium armored. I'm very light armored. Which is why my poise is broken so very easily. If I take a look at my stats, my poise is 14, that's garbage. It's really bad. So I get hit by something and I just, I go down fast. Worth! Okay, so as you can see, they really love that style of attack for the basic enemies. Just the wild flailing, which does tons of damage and it locks you in place while it does it. Hi guy. How you doing? But yeah, FromSoft really loves that attack, which is why they gave it to the regular Hollows, and they gave it to these bloat heads from Oolacile, and they gave it to enemies in other games that they put out. They really love the wild flailing. Oh hey, what you got for me? Hey, finally, a bloated head. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, bloated head. Stats are relatively poor overall, but really good poison resist. The head of an Oolacile resident whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark of Manus, father of the Abyss. The bloated head is fissured, the cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs, with a hard outside and mucus-filled inside. No sane person could ever wear it. So basically, we ripped his head off. In fact, his head disappeared. Look at it, it's gone. Oh wait, there it is. But it looked like his head disappeared, which was nice for the point. Anyway, I believe the bloated heads that you can get are actually the best poison resistance item helms in the game, other than like a fully upgraded painted Guardian's helm. Oh hi, bitch. Alright, so there's my blood stain. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. I just want to show this off. If you just spam this, they can't touch you. And this also works in PvP if you are to cast this against people. Ow. The timing window is not perfect though, so it's actually relatively easy to still get hit. Oh look, another one. Loaded sorcerer hey! Nice. Give me that. And a green titanite. Green titanite's kind of garbage. Let's look at the bloated sorcerer head now. The sorcerer head instead of the bloated head. Okay, so slightly less regular defense, better magic defense, even better poison resist. The head of a Oolacile resident whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark of Manus, father of the Abyss. The bloated head is fissured, the cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs, and accented by protruding brain parts. It is lightly enchanted, suggesting that it may have belonged to a sorcerer. Oh, also, you're a mimic. Oh wait, no you're not. Whoops. Dark Orb! My bad. My bad on that. I should have known better. And right here we've got nothing. Fucking nothing! Yay! Woo, nothing! Anyway, I'm gonna run my ass back up, and I'm gonna take that shortcut to the Oolacile Township dungeon. Oh my god, shut up! Let's see... Oh, nice. Great jump! Wonderful jump. Tremendous jump. I should have just homeward boned. Whatever, I don't much care about all that. I don't much care about their souls or the humanity. I'm just gonna run right to the shortcut. Should be able to just walk right there. Oop. Oh, it's not here. Come on, man. That's rude. Come on up. We'll play Ring Around the Rosie with these jerks while we wait. Bye. Righto! Alright, we're back down here. And once again, we have to walk through these jerky sorcerers, but this time we have the silver pendant, so it's gonna make life easier. Actually, why am I taking this? I can warp. Somebody slap me right in the face, please. Please slap me in the face. I don't deserve. I don't deserve it. Okay, where's the dungeon? There's the dungeon. You'll notice that almost every bonfire in Oolacile can be warped to. This is Dark Souls realizing, hey, people really like to be able to warp to fast travel because there's a lot of places to go. Anyway, I'm gonna crunch a humanity and go human. Okay, now let's see if I can remember exactly where I have to go in the fucking... This is the Chasm of the Abyss we're about to run into. I'm gonna hope that I can remember everywhere I have to go and every direction I have to turn. It's unlikely. Oh god, we got a little bit of a nice frame rate there. Good frame rate, guys. Anyway, you can hear, like, Manus rumbling around and everything. And here we go, the Chasm of the Abyss. Ooh. Hi, Titanite guy. Fucking lizards. Twinkling Titanite and a couple green shards. Kinda garbage. Yo, don't hitch a ride with me. This is actually pretty good for seeing what's up ahead. Because you can see around stuff. Yeah, I think that's the Dark Bead Sorcery, if I recall correctly. Anyway, one of those is a Sorcerer, the rest are normal. I can't remember which is which. I believe the Sorcerer's in the back. So we're gonna try and draw them out slowly up, so that we can avoid getting hit too much. Yeah, the Sorcerer's right over this way. Casting at me now. Anyway, I'm doing that constantly to avoid being hit by a dark orb. Because it does so much damage. So much damage. So much damage. Alright, we're gonna take a quick breather and drink an Estus. Yeah, I hope you like that animation and that sound, because it's gonna be going for a little bit. Oh, you bitch. She was over there. Oh, wonderful. Alright, I will avoid going human until I've collected this shit. Because I'm gonna waste a lot of humanity if I don't. Because these bitches, they kill you so fucking easily. It's like 2 shots is all of your health. They're so annoying. I think I should just run through and kill the bitch. Man up. Alright, where? Okay, where exactly? Okay. I wish I could see better. Alright, let's go. Into the mouth of death. I got one shot by her. She did the bad cast. She did Dark Bead instead of Dark Orb. Dark Orb I could have dodged. Dark Bead sends out like 5 projectiles at once, and I mistimed my roll. Dark Orb I could have taken a hit on, actually. Would have been fine. If I start dying too much and start running the wrong way too much, then I will begin making cuts, because this place, there's lots of these sorcerers. They're in the darkness, they're hard to see, they're annoying as fuck. It's rather easy to die to these bitches. They're very, very fucking annoying. I hate them so much, man. These are probably my most hated enemy in the entirety of this game. Are these fucking Oolacile sorcerers. Guys, as you can see, they shoot a very long distance. They're very hard to see. Where the fuck did that one come from? Where is that? Right there. I see you. I see you now, you bitch. You're fucked now. That's dark fog. Are you kidding me? Are you... Oh my god. How? I had the fucking shield up, damn it. I hate these fucking sorcerers so much. I hate them so much, man. I need to go get the fucking item! Oh, there's gonna be so much death in this episode to these bitches. Anyway, you can see how powerful the fucking magic is. In case you're wondering why it's a really good PvP magic to use. The dark sorceries, that is. Oh, you didn't run forward. Come on, man. There it is. Come on, bitch. Walk out far enough for me to see you. Alright, there you go. You're dead now. That's all I needed was to kill her, and now I win. Once I don't have to deal with a sorcerer, this becomes easy. It becomes trivial, even. God damn you, you bitch. You fucking bitch. Alright. There's the Dark Bead Sorcery. That is arguably the most powerful dark sorcery that you can get. It's the second most powerful, technically. The most powerful is Chasers, which you can only get after you defeat Menace and if you use his soul to create it. Hi there. You're kind of loud. Kind of loud in the quiet of the abyss. Where are we going? Gorgeous view ahead. Yeah, look at it. It's beautiful. Look at it in its majesty. Let me see. I think there's a drop here for an item. Might be wrong. No, it's elsewhere. It's elsewhere. Anyway, there are some tiny lights that show up here and there. And here's the main enemy of the Chasm of the Abyss. Humanity Phantoms. Yes. These are black people. Very black people. Look how black they are. Racism. Yeah. Anyways. Listen to him. Eerie. Okay. So, if you fall down that, you see Alvina. Or, more like an image of Alvina. And you want to follow these images of Alvina as much as possible. Meow. Anyway, as for Humanity Phantoms, they are very unique in that they drop humanity. Very commonly. Very, very commonly. Okay, so that was 2 images of Alvina. Let me see if I can remember exactly where I'm supposed to go. Because I'm pretty sure... I know there's an illusory wall somewhere, but I can't remember exactly where it is. If need be, I will make a cut, and I'll show the area where I was, but it should be forward a little bit more. Basically, follow Alvina as much as possible. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. And there's more Humanity Phantoms. There's going to be a bunch in here surrounding... someone we know. Anyway, Humanity Phantoms work very unique in that the only way they can actually damage you is to float into you or have you walk into them. You can dodge roll through them. It's a very specific time. You cannot touch them during the beginning or end frame of your dodge roll. So it's easier to just keep them at a distance with your sword. You can kick them even. They're not hard to keep back. They have no poise, absolutely 0 poise, so they get knocked back by everything. If we take a look here, it's Sif. It's Puppy Sif. Little Sif. Go up and talk to him, and a little sword. And to thank us for helping him, he gives us the Cleansing Great Shield. Now we're going to go ahead and look at that, and we're going to get a little bit more backstory into what happened here in the Abyss before we arrived. Wait, it's weapons. Why am I in armor? Right at the bottom. The steel great shield used by Knight Artorius, who succumbed to the Abyss. Artorius, deeply scarred by the Abyss, used this to form a barrier to protect his compatriot Sif, Although this drained the shield, its magic defense remains high. So, Artorias and Sif kind of went in here by themselves like badasses to stop, the spread of the Abyss and stop Manus from from taking over Oolacile and destroying everything. Unfortunately, in their trip here, and in their fight against Manus and the Humanity Phantoms and everything like that, Artorias got really messed up. Like, he went to protect Sif, and in doing so, had his arm broken. He got his arm broken, which is why he was only wielding his weapon with one arm earlier. Anyway, this is going to open up a shortcut to us. I just wanted to activate it. And maybe refill my Estus. We go back here and take a look. Oh look, we're back in the Royal Wood! Oh nice! Anyway, Artorias and Sif went down into the Abyss. They went to go fight him. They got really fucked up. Like, Manus kicked their ass. Artorias went to protect Sif and save his life. Got his arm broken, got completely engulfed by the dark of the Abyss, and turned into the creature that we fought in there. Anyway, there's some new dialogue for Chester, since A, we beat Artorias, and B, we beat him.
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve. Or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need? Did you really slay Knight Artorias? I'd heard the Abyss found him first, but even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so. Believe it or not, Oolacile has brought the Abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval man and incited his ornery wrath. What could they have been thinking? But to you and I, it's all ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter?
Honestly, he has a good point. To Chester and myself, myself, the Chosen Undead, I am like, I don't know, something like 400 years down the line past these events of Oolacile. Chester might be further, he might be the same timeline, something like that, who knows. To us, does it really matter that Oolacile's, getting destroyed? I mean, as far as we know, someone's going to take care of the problem, but might as well be us.
Well, you've quite the nerve. I've had enough of you. Well,
yeah. So that's all he's going to say now. That's after he tried to kill us. So yeah. Anything he has that's unique, really? Not really. You'll notice a lot of the stuff he sells is good for PvP. Green Blossoms are very good because it increases stamina recovery. Well, throwing knives aren't great. Poison throwing knives are better. Firebombs are okay. Lloyd's Talismans are very good. So he sells a lot of stuff that's relatively good for PvP, and he sells these bolts, which are decent. Bolts and arrows. That's mainly because the Colosseum over there has a PvP arena in it, and he's supposed to be a merchant for it.
I'll be seeing you, if you survive your travels.
Now, I do like Chester. He is an enjoyable fellow, despite the whole trying to kill us thing. However, he tried to kill us, so, Chester, bro, fuck you.
What now? You think this is all my fault? How very, very petty of you. You win. Please. Oh, please. Have mercy.
Nah. Anyway, we get his set for it, which is the main reason why I want to kill him, because his set looks awesome. I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a look at it, and I'll put it on. I think that might be the end of the video. Let me check my time real quick. Yeah, we're about coming up on time. Oolacile's going to be a three-parter. A lot of stuff to do in Oolacile, though. So a lot of people to meet, a lot of all that. So let's go ahead and find his set. I like Chester's set. It looks nice. I like all the sets from Oolacile. They all look pretty good. Let's see. It'll be here somewhere. There we go. The Snickering Top Hat. Black top hat worn by Marvelous Chester, a man of mystery lost in the past. The wearer of this top hat cracks a dubious permanent grin. The curse of Chester. Black leather long coat hat. Okay. Worn by Marvelous Chester, a man of mystery lost in the past. This exquisitely sewn aristocratic suit allows its wearer to move in silence, lending well to stealth. Okay. These gloves have no distinguishing features, but are of extremely high quality, and these exquisitely sewn trousers are decorated with silver trinkets of varying sizes and have straps on the inner legs for carrying crossbow bolts. So, all of these this is a relatively unique set in the fact that the description for all of them is pretty unique. So Chester was apparently a really badass dude from his time, which I guess if you took a look at most of his garb and the fact that he used mainly bolts and whatnot, relatively similar to kind of how the stuff looks like in Bloodborne, if you've seen any of the trailers for that from Soft's next game. Hype! But I'm going to go ahead and equip it just because it looks cool. Yes. Long coats. The gloves. And... oh crap. Trousers are right there. Chester is a cool looking guy. And we've still got a very nice roll. And we have a nice corsage on the front of it. Go ahead and take a closer look at us. Yeah, there we go. You can't see the eyes. The top hat obscures it the whole time no matter what. The corsage looks nice. You have a fancy scarf, and you have a lot of unnecessary belts. Really, look at these belts for his chest piece. There's like not much need for that many belts, you know, unless he's got pouches on the belts to carry stuff like a 90s comic character. Yeah, there we go. Wait, can you see my hair just barely poking out? Hold on. I think that's it. See, the belts on the legs kind of make sense because you're supposed to be carrying bolts and knives and daggers and stuff like that. But hey, Chester's set looks really cool. His voice was really good. I like the voice actor they got for Chester. I believe we'll go right back to the Oolacile Township. We'll take a seat. Was it death? Oh yeah, that's true. We'll take a seat at the Oolacile Township, and I think that's going to be it for this particular episode. I kind of wish there was more background on Chester and what timeline he came from and everything like that. He very well may just be like another guy that's supposed to be a chosen undead. He might not have been an undead at all. He might have been from farther in the future. He might have been from the past compared to us. Who knows? He certainly is from the future this time, though. But that was fun. Chester was cool. So we're going to take a seat here. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe and all that good stuff. In our next episode, we're going to finish up the rest of Oolacile and everything that's left to do. Manus, I'm coming for you. And then we're going to go meet Hawkeye Goff, who we could meet now, as we do have the key, but, you know, we'll save that for the future. We need some content for other episodes. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.